This screencast is all about creating an assignment Dropbox for your teacher webpage so that students can turn work in electronically. This is an example of a Dropbox. It has very few bits of information here for the student to fill out. It just asks for their first name, last name, ID, what period are you in, what assignment are you submitting, and then a place to paste the link to the assignment. Once the student clicks submit, the assignment gets transported to the teacher's Google Drive, where the assignments can be easily graded or commented on. So I'm going to switch to the Google Drive view now and show you what that looks like. Once you log into Google and go to Drive, if you look at the Shared With Me link, you should see Assignment Dropbox in your list. Cheryl has shared an Assignment Dropbox template for you to start customizing. If you don't see it right off the bat for some reason, you can search your Drive for files by typing the names up here and then locating the assignment easily that way. So once you locate it and click on it to open it up, it's going to look like this. You're going to need to go to File and make a copy in order to get off of Cheryl's shared version and make it your own version that you can edit and customize. So go ahead and make a copy. Decide on what you're going to call it. Some people use their last name, you know, Smith Dropbox or Mr. Smith's Dropbox or whatever you want to call it. I'll just leave that as is for now, but you name it whatever you want. And then you have some decisions to make before you can start customizing. You can add a theme to your Dropbox for a certain look. There's limited choices of themes, so go ahead and pick one and add a theme if you want. Otherwise, it'll just stay plain, and that's fine too. You can choose the response destination. Just leave that as default for now. It's just going to create an extra spot to collect all your assignments, which is kind of nice. It keeps it separate from the actual form itself. Just click create and that will kind of do its own thing right there, and you don't have to worry about anything. And if any time you want to see what your form looks like to the student view, you can view the live form and get an idea of that. Now on to customizing the form. If you want to automatically collect your student's Gmail address when they submit, maybe you want to respond back to them automatically through their Gmail, you would need to check mark these boxes to automatically collect their email address. Then you need to decide what information you want to collect. First name is pretty important, last name pretty important, leave that there. Lunch number, debatable. I don't know if you might need that to distinguish two kids that have the same name. I don't know if that's the case for you. If you don't need any kind of section that I've already set up for you, you can trash it like that and it goes away. What periods do you teach? You would need to customize this area. I'll back up so you can see where I did that. Anytime you click on the pencil over here to the side, you can customize the question. So say you don't teach first period, then just start with the period you do teach and just make your changes like this. You can click to add the next period, customize it. Whenever you're done, you'd want to make that required so the kids have to answer that. Just click done and now you've adjusted that. What assignment are they turning in? Again, you can edit this to list your various assignments. Just click to add the next option and so on and so forth, or delete anything you want to delete with the little X there and require that they do it. Done. You need the spot for them to paste the link, and then basically that's it. You're done with your form. If you click on View Responses and then go to Tools, you can set notification rules for your assignment Dropbox. Maybe you want to be notified every time a user submits a form. You want an email that someone submitted the form and you want the email right away. Maybe you want a daily digest at the end of the day with notification that, hey, some people filled out the assignment Dropbox and submitted it. So if you want to assign certain rules to the form to make sure to notify you and remind you that, oh yeah, I better go check my assignment Dropbox form, then go ahead and add those notification rules under Tools. Done. When you click on Form, again, looking at your response view, when you're viewing your responses, if you click on Form, this is where you get the code to embed the form in a web page. You would click on that and you would copy this code right here by pressing just what it says, Control-C to copy, Control C on your keyboard and click Done. And then back on your SchoolWires view, you would log in to SchoolWires. This is using the same sign-in credentials as you do to boot up your teacher machine every morning. That logs you in to SchoolWires. You would go to your site manager up here at the top. You would add a new page for your assignment Dropbox. It's going to be its own page. So new page. I like to embed things best on the Flex Editor type page. That takes embedding really well. Name your page so the students know what to see. That's what the link's going to look like on your page. And now your page is created. You're ready to embed. Find the page you just created, open it up, and this is the key step for embedding the HTML code. Right here at the bottom of the page where it says HTML, you have to click that before you paste. Now you can hit the keyboard shortcut Control V and paste. V as in Victor. Control V is the paste shortcut. And as soon as you click Save, your form will come in and it's on your web page live. Just like that.